Welcome, friend. Are you tired of feeling held back by your low self-confidence? You're not alone. Many people struggle with self-doubt, but the good news is that there are proven strategies to help you build your confidence and achieve the success you desire. In this video, we'll explore 7 powerful techniques that can help you boost your confidence and overcome your insecurities. So stick around until the end, because we're going to reveal what people notice about you within the first 3 seconds of meeting you. Number 7. Get things done. Let's cut to the chase, my friend. If you want to become more confident, you need to start winning by getting things done. It's as simple as that. You can't just sit around waiting for confidence to magically appear. Confidence is built on accomplishment and wins. And that means you need to start achieving some small and big goals. Now, I'm not talking about just setting some vague, wishy-washy goals. You need to be specific and concrete. What do you need to accomplish today? What about every day this week? And how about for the next 3 days? These daily goals are the building blocks for your success. They're the stepping stones that will take you from where you are now to where you want to be. Also, let's not forget about the power of positive self-talk. Every time you hit one of those daily goals, give yourself a pat on the back and remind yourself that you're capable of achieving great things. Tell yourself, I am strong, I am capable, and I am confident. It may sound cheesy, but it really does work. But let's be real here. Progress is incremental. You're not going to become a confident powerhouse overnight, but every time you hit one of those daily goals, you'll feel like you can take on the world. If you need some inspiration, just remember what the great philosopher Aristotle once said: "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Number 6. Have options. Now listen up, son. If you want to become a confident and assertive alpha male, you need to start thinking like a winner, and that means having options. Imagine this. You walk into a room, and every person in there wants a piece of you. Why? Because you've got options. You could have any girl you want, any business deal you want, any opportunity you want, and if someone rejects you or lowballs you, who cares? You've got plenty of other options waiting for you. Don't be like the guy who has no options, who sits there and takes whatever scraps are thrown his way. That guy is desperate, and he's not going to get very far in life. But you, my friend, are different. You're a winner. And here's the thing. Having options isn't just about getting what you want. It's also about having the confidence to speak your mind and stand up for yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking, but how do I get those options in the first place? Well, it's simple. You start by winning. You start by achieving your goals, crushing your competition, and showing the world what you're made of. And don't be afraid to lose. As the great Michael Jordan once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Once you start winning, the options will come flooding in. So don't settle for scraps, my friend. Number 5. Dressing. Next up, let's talk about dressing for success. Now, listen carefully, because this is no joke. What you wear can have a massive impact on how you feel and how others perceive you. That's right, you can use your clothing to your advantage and boost your confidence in the process. Studies have shown time and time again that dressing well can make you feel more confident and capable. Now, let's get real here. People are going to judge you no matter what. That's just the way it is. But by dressing sharp, and putting effort into your appearance, you can actually give strangers a more favorable impression of you. And who doesn't want that? Don't just take my word for it though. A Psychology Today survey of 300 people found that people make judgments about others within just 3 seconds of meeting them. That's right, 3 seconds. And get this, in the study, they compared a man wearing a tailor-made suit to a man wearing a more off-the-rack look. The results? People judged the man in the bespoke suit as more confident, successful, flexible, and a higher earner. As the great fashion designer Tom Ford once said, dressing well is a form of good manners. So start showing the world what you're made of and dress for success. Number 4. Problem solving. All right, now let's talk about solving problems. Look, I know that sometimes it feels like the world is against you and nothing ever goes your way. But here's the thing. You are capable of overcoming any obstacle that comes your way. Don't believe me? Well, let me hit you with some facts. Studies have shown that individuals who approach problems with a can-do attitude are more likely to find solutions and feel better about themselves in the process. So stop wallowing in self-pity and start taking action. Problem solving is an incredibly powerful tool for building self-confidence. When you're able to overcome obstacles and find solutions to the challenges you face, you feel a sense of accomplishment and pride in your abilities. This, in turn, boosts your self-esteem and self-confidence. Follow this routine in your daily life. Identify your problem, break it down into manageable steps, and then tackle each step one at a time. Don't be afraid to ask for help or seek out resources, because that's just smart problem solving. And remember, as the great Winston Churchill once said, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So channel your inner warrior and tackle those problems head on. Number 3. Powerful language. If you want to become a confident person whom people take seriously, you need to start using powerful language. None of that weak and passive talk. You need to choose words that scream strength and determination. So it's time to get rid of that kindergarten talk and step up your game. When stating your intentions, use declarative verbs. Don't say, I could reach my sales goal by the end of the month. That's wishy-washy. Instead, say, I will reach my sales goal by the end of the month. There should be no room for doubt or hesitation. And don't even think about asking yourself, why can't I? Instead, change that to, how can I? And start finding solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Now, let's talk about fillers. Those annoying ums and ahs that make you sound unsure and unprepared. If you want to come across as confident and assertive, pause instead of using fillers. Take a moment to collect your thoughts and deliver your message with clarity and purpose. You can also boost your confidence by adjusting your posture, stance, and gait. So stand up straight, hold your head high, and walk with purpose. Number 2. A strong physique. Now let me tell you something about yourself. If you want to be confident, the first thing you need to do is fix yourself. And by that, I mean your physique. I'm not talking about some weak dad bod or overly feminine look. I'm talking about a strong, dominant body that exudes masculinity. Just look at the superheroes we grew up with. Superman, Batman, Thor, Wolverine, Hulk, and the list goes on. What do they all have in common besides their powers? A rock-solid masculine physique. But here's the truth. Most men nowadays have been brainwashed into thinking that a feminine body is attractive. Take a look at the animal kingdom. When animals feel threatened, what do? They make themselves appear bigger and stronger. It's time for you to adopt the same principle if you want to show the world that you are confident. Your self-respect and even your safety depend on it. So hit the gym, pump some iron, and build a masculine body that commands attention. Right before we jump into the last part, if you made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Number 1. Lose that fear. Lastly, here are some truth bombs. Fear of failure is what's really holding you back, not failure itself. If you're setting big goals and chasing after big dreams, it's inevitable that you're going to feel overwhelmed and doubt your abilities. But guess what? Every successful person out there has felt the exact same way. You've got to dig deep and find that courage within yourself to keep pushing forward, no matter how scared you may feel. Is your dream worth giving up on just because you're afraid of failing? Hell no. Don't let fear control you, because at the end of the day, it's just an emotion. You've got this, my friend. As the great Nelson Mandela once said, I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. So be fearless and keep pushing forward towards your dreams. When you start incorporating these strategies in your daily life, you will definitely start noticing the change. You will be more confident, and that confidence, my friend, will take you very far in life. So don't lose hope, because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. If any of these strategies have helped boost your confidence, let us know in the comments. And be sure to check out this video over here.